When asked the question, who am I? The answer would be, my name is George Aoun, not Aoun Aoun, and I'm from Lebanon. I enjoy all things that life makes possible, from soccer to taekwondo. But what I enjoy most about life is food.
That's quite the point you've got there. When asked that question, I would naturally answer, my name is Joe. I'm a Canadian who loves to play hockey. But what's life without food? Like, you can't live without food. No, seriously, you die without food.
Let's start with something from the Lebanese, or should I say the Middle Eastern barbecue, the shish taouk. You take a little chicken, then you cut that up. And you take a little onion, or sometimes even peppers, and make a shish kebab out of that. You then put that shish kebab over fire, and then you just created the greatest chicken in the world, and it's finally within reach.
You know what's better than whatever that is? Bacon. That greasy, meaty chunk of the pig's derriere. And now it sizzles and calls to you, eat me, eat me. How can you resist? And bacon is the best. You can eat it with anything. Your eggs, toast, burgers. And you know what's even better? Bacon. Sandwich between two other pieces of bacon.
Alright, you know what? I'd rather have some hummus over a pig's behind any day. Oh yeah. You take some chickpeas, you mash that up, then you mix that with a little tahini and olive oil. Then you take that, and you mix that up with salt and garlic. And then, voila, you've just created a masterpiece. It may look pretty nasty, but trust me, it's to die for.
Hummus. Yeah, it looks like vomit. You know what's better? Pizza. You got that perfectly baked crust and that sauce across the top. Melt some cheese evenly out across and throw some pepperoni on there. It's good, right? Yes, good. Italiano good. Yeah. And you know what? You can have anything you want. You can have meat lovers, Hawaiian, vegetarian. Scratch that, not vegetarian. But anything except for vegetarian.
That was funny. Let's see what my mom thinks about this. Yeah, hey mom. أهلا يا ماما. هذا الصبي جو قال إنه بيتزا أطيب من حمص مجنون إيه؟ شو؟ Sorry. Got a little angry there. She doesn't know much. Alright. You know what's better than pizza? That's right, you guessed it. Falafel! Made from a circle or a sphere of ground chickpeas or even fava beans, and you take that. You mix that up with some tahini-based sauces, then you gotta add some cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes, whatever you want. And then, mwah! You just created perfection.
You know what? No. You grab a cup. You cut up some potatoes and you got some fries in there, you know? And then you throw that perfectly made gravy straight across the top. Melt some cheese on there. You know what you got? Poutine. That's right, poutine. You know what I'm talking about. You know what? You got all that ooey chewy goodness and one cup of wow!
Alright, you know what? That was funny. But let's end this. It's time to end this. You know what the best food in the world is? Shawarma, of course. Doesn't matter whether it's like chicken or meat, but you cook that, then you add a little tomatoes and lettuce and stuff like that, and some sauces. Then, what happens is that you add even better stuff, like, well, not better than shawarma, but great stuff, like maybe hummus and tabbouleh. You wrap that up in bread, and then when you take that first bite, you will know that you just had perfection in its physical form.
Okay, buddy. You talk too much, way too much about supper. I got breakfast, lunch, supper, and you know what? It's dessert time, mother. You know what's the best? Apple pie. You can eat that with anything. You got ice cream, but no. It's got that perfect crust. You got the apples, the cinnamon, and the crust on top, baked to perfection. Ooh, so good. All in a little tin pan of heaven. And you know what? It's healthy for you.
You know what? What you're saying is that shish taouk's the best.
Whoa there, buddy. Some bacon.
You're wrong. It's hummus. He knows it's hummus.
Nope. Pizza.
Wrong again. You and my mom might agree that pizza is better than hummus, but what I didn't ask her about is falafel, and falafel for life!
Okay. We all agree it's poutine. Show of hand. Poutine, buddy.
You know what? Sorry, it was me who was wrong all the time. Sorry, kinda silly. The best food is shawarma.
No. You are right. You are wrong. It's apple pie.
You know what? I'm a kind of guy who likes all kinds of food.
Yeah, I like food. That is true, though. Yeah, I do like food, and that's just who I am, you know.
Yeah, but we all agree that my food's the best.